Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Algarve International Circuit, and today, Portimão has brought the rain. A light shower hangs over the circuit, the racing surface is wet, and grip will be difficult to find around one of the most demanding tracks in European motorsport. 20 LMGT3 cars, 20 minutes of racing, a fixed setup, split one, and conditions that could turn even the smallest mistake into a race-changing moment. This is the Le Mans Ultimate Beginner Series, open to drivers holding a bronze safety rating. High driver assists are permitted, tyre warmers are enabled, and each competitor has 8 tyres available across the event. But no electronic assistance can completely protect a driver from a slippery Portimão circuit. I'm Elliot Grant, joined by our technical analyst Marcus Cole and our driver mindset specialist Nia Hart. Mac, this track is challenging in the dry. What does light rain do to it?
It makes an already difficult circuit considerably more unpredictable, Eli. Portimão has elevation changes, blind crests, heavy braking zones, and several corners where the car becomes light as the road falls away beneath it. Now add standing moisture, reduced tire grip, and a racing line that may change from one corner to the next. Tire warmers mean the drivers will begin with temperature in the tires, which certainly helps. But warm tires do not automatically create grip on a wet circuit. The drivers will still need to manage throttle application, braking pressure, and weight transfer very carefully.
And because this is a fixed setup race, there is only so much they can do to prepare the cars for the conditions.
Exactly. They cannot completely redesign the balance of the car for the rain. They must work with the setup they have been given and adapt their driving accordingly. That means smoother steering inputs, earlier braking, gentler throttle application, and avoiding aggressive movements over curbs. The painted lines and curbs will be especially dangerous. In these conditions, they can feel more like ice than part of a racing circuit.
And there is already major drama before the race has even begun. The Ford Mustang of Gasteren originally qualified in second position, while the BMW M4 GT3 of SME secured third. However, after qualifying, both cars encountered technical problems and will now be forced to start from the pit lane. 2 front-running cars have disappeared from the grid only moments before the start. Mac, what could have happened?
From the outside, we cannot know for certain. It may have been a connection issue, a control problem, a failure to join the grid correctly, or some other last-minute technical fault. But imagine the frustration. Both drivers successfully navigated a wet qualifying session, earned positions near the front, and then lost those starting places before the race even began. They will now be released from the pit lane behind the field, with spray in the air and 20 minutes to recover. That creates a second race behind the main event.
And the driver who benefits most from that disruption is Jordan Lacey. Jordan originally qualified 4th. With the second and third place cars removed from the grid, he now moves forward to second position. He will start from the front row with clear track ahead and a genuine opportunity to challenge for the lead.
But that opportunity comes with a completely different kind of pressure, Eli. Jordan qualified expecting to start 4th. Mentally, he would have prepared for cars directly ahead of him and perhaps a more cautious approach into the opening corner. Now, suddenly, he is on the front row. He can see the leader. He can see open road. And he knows there may be an opportunity to take control of the race immediately. That can create confidence, but it can also encourage a driver to become overambitious, especially in the rain. Jordan must accept the opportunity without allowing the opportunity to control him.
And while Jordan prepares to attack from the front, the main driver we will be following today faces a very different challenge. Starting from 15th position is Capone Donz, known to his Twitch viewers as GTACapone. This is Capone's second race here at Portimão, broadcast live on his Twitch channel, GTACapone. He begins deep inside the pack, surrounded by cars, spray, and uncertainty. Jordan can look towards the leader. Capone must look everywhere.
Starting 15th in these conditions is exceptionally difficult. Visibility will reduce as soon as the cars accelerate. Water will be thrown from the tires ahead. Brake lights may become harder to judge, and every driver will have a slightly different level of confidence and grip. The greatest danger may not be Capone's own car. It may be the unpredictable decisions of the drivers around him. The field will compress heavily into turn 1, particularly if drivers begin braking earlier than they did during qualifying. Capone must watch several cars ahead rather than focusing only on the rear wing directly in front of him.
So what should his objective be through the opening sequence?
Survival first, opportunity second. He does not need to win 5 positions in the opening corner. He needs to keep the car under control, avoid contact, and place himself where he can respond to whatever happens ahead. In wet conditions, patience often creates opportunities without the driver needing to force them. Others will brake too late. Others will apply the throttle too aggressively. Others may lose control. Capone's job is to make sure he is not one of them.
And mentally, starting near the rear can be extremely demanding. Capone will know that there may be positions available, particularly if the opening lap becomes chaotic. But he must resist the feeling that he has to recover everything immediately. In these conditions, confidence is fragile. One slide can make a driver cautious for the next 3 corners. One clean overtake can make them feel almost invincible. The strongest drivers are not those who feel no fear. They are the ones who recognize the danger, respect it, and continue making clear decisions.
There is also a personal story linking the front and rear of this grid. Capone and Jordan Lacey have been sim racing together for many years. Their friendship began during the days of Project Cars 2, when their mutual friend Fu Manchu 1 hosted online lobby races. Those sessions brought Capone and Jordan together, and the two have remained sim racing friends ever since. Now, years later, they have found each other again in the same Le Mans Ultimate Split 1 race.
And they are beginning from completely different emotional positions. Jordan starts near the front, with an unexpected opportunity to fight for the lead. Capone starts near the back, where his race may initially be defined by patience, awareness, and survival. Jordan has clear track ahead. Capone has spray, traffic, and 20 cars fighting for space. They are friends taking part in the same event, but psychologically, they are about to experience 2 very different races.
That is the story here at a rain-soaked Portimão. At the front, Jordan Lacey has been promoted onto the first row and given an unexpected chance to lead. From the pit lane, Gasteren and Esme will begin an urgent recovery through the field after their technical problems. And in 15th position, Capone Donz prepares to enter the mist, surrounded by drivers who all know that the opening lap could define their entire race. The rain continues to fall lightly. The surface shines beneath the cars. The spray is beginning to rise. Mac, where will the greatest danger be on this opening lap?
Turn 1 will be the first major test, but the danger will continue throughout the lap. The downhill braking zones will encourage the cars to lock their wheels. The elevation changes will reduce stability, and whenever a driver moves away from the usual racing line, they may discover a completely different level of grip. The key is smoothness. Smooth braking, smooth steering, smooth throttle. Any sudden input could break the balance of the car.
Hart, what is going through the drivers' minds as they wait for the start?
They will be trying to control the noise inside their own heads. They know the circuit is wet. They know visibility will be poor. They know that 20 cars are about to arrive at the same braking zone within seconds of one another. Some will feel excitement. Some will feel fear. Most will feel both. But as the start approaches, their world becomes very small. The lights, the car ahead, the sound of the engine, and the first corner waiting beyond the spray.
The grid is ready. Jordan Lacey waits on the front row, staring towards a possible race lead. Capone Donz sits 15th, surrounded by traffic and preparing for the storm ahead. Gasteren and Esme wait in the pit lane, knowing their recovery must begin the moment they are released. 20 minutes are on the clock. 20 LMGT. 3 cars are ready. The rain is falling. The engines are rising. And here at Portimão, we are ready to go racing.
Spun.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
Sector 1 is yellow. I've had a bit of bodywork damage.
Clear all round.
Green flag, sector 1.
We got caught up in a little bit of a ding-dong.
Come on, Cap. Forget the start. Just get stuck in lane. We think Timo has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 3 is green.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Come on, sir.
Car left. Wide, clear left.
Oh, man.
Yellow. Green flag, sector 1. Okay, Cap. The next car is die. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Spun off. Right, the guy ahead of us is Timo.
Right side.
I'm it, Nice one. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is...
Come on, girl.
front is Tory. There's a car exiting the pits. Sector 2, 13th place.
Be intentional.
Flag in Sector 2. We think Jess has crashed. Okay, Cap, the next car is Jess. P13 is closing in. The gap is now 0.7.
Intentional.
Green flag in sector 1, alright to cap. We didn't record pit timings. The exit position estimates may be off. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. On exit we should be in position 14, a few seconds behind P16.
I'm not pitting.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
You've miscalculated, Jim. I'm not pitting.
Oh, this is serious. Capone Donz has just been instructed to enter the pit lane, and he has refused the call. He believes the team have made a mistake, but from the information we're seeing, Mac, I think the mistake may already have been made much earlier.
It has, Eli. This is not a routine strategy call. This is an emergency. Capone's crew calculated his fuel and virtual energy requirement for a 10-lap race. That is the calculation they would normally use for a 20-minute event here. But the leaders have been running at such a strong pace that they will cross the line before the 20-minute clock expires. That means the race does not end at the completion of lap 10. It continues for one additional lap. Capone needs enough fuel and virtual energy for 11 laps, and the car was only prepared for 10.
So when the crew told him to pit, they were not asking him to surrender the race. They were trying to save it.
Precisely. Had Capone accepted the call, the stop would have cost him positions. The crew estimated that he would rejoin somewhere between 14th and 16th. That would be painful after fighting his way from 15th to 11th, but he would have had enough energy to reach the checkered flag safely. By staying out, he protects 11th position temporarily, but he now risks losing far more than 3 or 4 places. He risks failing to finish at all.
And we need to understand why Capone has rejected the call. From inside the car, he has spent this entire race managing difficult conditions. Traffic, limited visibility, and a slippery circuit. He has climbed from 15th to 11th. He can see the progress he has made. Then, with less than 2 minutes remaining, the team suddenly tells him to throw that position away and enter the pits. If the reason is not immediately clear, the driver's instinct can be to protect what he has earned. He is thinking, there cannot possibly be enough time for another lap. He believes he is 1 lap away from the finish. But the pit wall is looking at the leader. Capone is looking only at the clock.
And that is the critical difference. The clock may be almost finished, but the leader is moving too quickly. If the race leader begins another lap before time expires, everybody still running must complete that final lap.
Exactly. The race duration determines when the final lap begins. It does not guarantee that each driver will complete only the number of laps they expected. Capone's fuel calculation was based on an assumption. The front runners have now invalidated that assumption.
Capone is still running in 11th place. After starting 15th, this has been a tremendous recovery drive in the wet. But everything now hangs on a calculation made before the race even began. Mac, can he make this work by saving fuel?
It depends on how severe the shortage is, but he will need extraordinary conservation. He must reduce throttle usage, lift much earlier before braking zones, avoid unnecessary acceleration, and potentially use a higher gear than normal through several corners. Every time he accelerates hard, he spends fuel and virtual energy that he may desperately need later. But there is a major problem. Saving fuel at Portimão is not simply a question of driving slowly. This circuit has significant elevation changes. The car must climb uphill repeatedly, and that requires energy. He is also racing in light rain, so he cannot allow the tires to cool excessively or lose concentration while changing his driving style. He must save enough to finish without becoming so slow that the cars behind overwhelm him.
So this has become a balancing act between survival and position.
Yes, if he drives normally, the car may run out before the finish. If he saves too aggressively, he could lose every position he fought to gain. And if the virtual energy reaches its limit before the fuel does, the car may lose performance even while the engine continues running. He is now trying to manage 2 shrinking resources at the same time.
There is also a mental danger here. Capone has made a decision against the advice of his team. As long as he believes the race will end after lap 10, he will feel confident in that choice. But if he reaches the line and sees that he must continue, the emotional impact will be immediate. There will be no time to argue, no time to reconsider, and no opportunity to undo the decision. He will have to accept, in one instant, that the pit wall understood the situation correctly. And then he must continue driving while carrying that realization.
Capone comes through the final sector. He is expecting this to be the end. He has ignored the pit call. He has committed himself to staying on track.
This is where pride has to disappear. A few moments ago, Capone was protecting 11th place. Now he must emotionally release that position if necessary. If he fights every overtaking car, he will use fuel defending. If he accelerates hard to recover a lost place, he may not reach the finish. The goal has changed. He is no longer trying to preserve the result he wanted. He is trying to rescue any result that remains possible.